What's up, family? It's YT back at it again with another video. This is part 2 of the holiday layoffs. Y'all know me, I don't celebrate holidays, but we about to cover a topic about people that are being laid off before the holidays. And this is something that's been going on. I remember this happened at my mom's job. She had about 10, 12 years ago, if not more. I remember they were laying off people. Pretty much this is how they played it. They gave out gift cards for like $50. Then right after that, they started to let people go. I'm like, oh, that's bold. That's bogus how they do it. But that's when I learned and saw firsthand that's how they do. These jobs don't care about you. Listen, if you're brand new to this channel and you want to see more of these videos, go ahead and smash the subscribe button. I'm posting every single week. Make sure you ring the post notification bell as well so you can be notified exactly when I post. And I need all of my family members to go ahead and thumbs up this video as well so YouTube can push this content out. Let's not waste too much time. Let's get right into it.
I find it interesting that like every 5th video on this app right now is videos of people getting laid off. Those and videos of people who work in various forms of tech who have done submitted 1,000 resumes and still have not gotten jobs. We are in an era of peak corporate greed. Peak corporate greed with prices going up, layoffs, and moving in, especially moving in. They want to cut their bottom line by the end of the year by laying people off at Christmas time. And this is like the end of TikTok. You know what I mean? Like, we're in the doomsday hour of America. And then this app, it's just so weird. It's like some weird dystopian thing watching people getting laid off while I'm just scrolling my little thing with my cat on my lap.
Dun, 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 dun. All done by design. One more time. Say it with me. All done by design. For real. It's not even funny. I just got a good sense of humor. I like to keep it positive, y'all. So don't mind when I laugh. It's just we know how predictable these people are. It's kind of funny because, come on now. Y'all just so predictable. That's the funny part. It's not funny that people are going through this. And my prayers are with y'all. And I hope nobody on this channel that watches this channel was affected by these layoffs.
I'm about to get laid off. My manager has to jump on a call right now. As long as I could be.
Hey, Fabio.
Hey, how's it
How you
going?
doing?
Good.
Good. I got some bad news. Unfortunately, you're being impacted by
Yeah.
that, and so today's your last day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I know.
Cool.
All right. Well, I hope to talk to you soon.
All right, then. Sounds good. Yeah, we'll do.
Okay. Bye.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.
I knew it.
You know what's been a depressing app recently? No, it's not TikTok. No, it's not Instagram, not Facebook, not Twitter. It's LinkedIn. I swear to God, you'll find somebody or a few people that have gotten laid off. They've quit because of harsh work conditions, or they just completely hate what they do. Some people are on the verge of homelessness right now because they can't find a job. Somebody's post above that post is them getting promoted to a senior position, probably making about $150,000 a year. And while you want to be happy for them, you just remember you just saw the previous 5 posts of people becoming homeless, losing their job, not being able to find a job in the year 2024, not being able to even feed their own kids. Like, the job market right now is so trash. And clicking on these people's profiles and seeing that they've had 10 plus years of recruiting experience, 12 years of HR experience, it's honestly so heartbreaking because these people dedicate a chunk of their life to this one job. They dedicate a chunk of their life for one job to all of a sudden get a call or an email telling them they are no longer employed, and that's it. They're locked out of their account. I swear a job would never have me emotionally invested, ever.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, man. I just can't have nobody controlling my life like that. I can't do it. I'm seeing my cousin run through various jobs this whole year. His apartment is right down from mine, right? This whole year. So I'm seeing him have a job, good paying job. The next month, no job. I'm seeing, oh, he got a good job again, no job. I'm seeing him get fired and laid off for no reason. I'm seeing whole divisions being let go for no reason. You see what I'm saying? So I just can't be invested into a job like that and have these people control my life like that, man. That's why I advise everybody on this channel to get another stream of income going for yourself. One is too close to none. Y'all probably hear me say that a lot, and there's a reason behind that. This is something I've been speaking to people and trying to get people to understand for a very long time. And to be quite frank with you guys, since I was 7 years old. It sounds crazy, but this is something that I've been on, and I've been aware of this, and now people are starting to see it. So I advise you guys, make sure y'all get something going for yourselves, because he who controls your finances controls your life. If y'all watch this channel enough, y'all hear me say that, and it's going to be something that I continue to say.
Nothing pisses me off more than hearing about people being laid off right before the holidays. You will never be able to convince me that these organizations don't know exactly what they're doing by waiting until the end of the year to fire people with no regard on how it'll affect them, with no regard the financial burden that'll come to them and their families. They know exactly what they're doing, okay? I'm not sure what's going on in those meetings, if they're saying it's performance-based or, we're so sorry, we never saw this coming. We know the timing is not ideal. It's out of our hands. Bullshit. Okay, let me tell you the top 4 reasons why these companies will continue to do mass layoffs right before the holidays, right before the end of the year, and it will piss you off, okay, if you're not pissed off already. Number 1, shocker, cost cutting for year-end financials. A lot of companies will aim to reduce expenses right before the end of the year so that they can meet or exceed their financial metrics. And the quickest way to do that is through layoffs, okay? Nothing is more expensive than the workforce. So layoffs are a good way in the eyes of these companies to boost profitability and limit losses right before they send out year-end reports. They will much rather look good in the eyes of the stakeholders than do good by the employees that have dedicated parts of their lives to that company. It's really sad. Number 2, tax and accounting advantages. I told you it'll piss you off. So if a company does layoffs before the end of the fiscal year, it will allow them to classify severance packages and restructuring costs as tax write-offs. Improving their financial standing for next year. Economic uncertainty and market conditions is another reason why companies would perform mass layoffs at the end of the year. There's a lot of insider information that is being shared at the top of these organizations with these shareholders. Do you guys remember in 2019 when a lot of these CEOs were stepping down from their position right before the pandemic? Also, given the most recent presidential election, it does not take a rocket scientist to know that the economy is going to change. So a lot of these organizations are anticipating higher operational costs, leading them to preemptively reduce workforce expenses. And number 4, a shift in strategic priorities. A lot of companies will use Q4 to assess different departments and projects. And if they decide that they have different future priorities, then they can easily cut, resources that are no longer serving, the direction that they want to go in. I truly feel like the way organizations conduct mass layoffs is a reflection of the core essence of how they operate as a business. A lot of companies, particularly in the tech industry, have piss poor practices when it comes to layoffs. It is clear that they will always choose finances and the bottom line over employees. And I feel like that needs to be clocked. Okay, so consider it clocked. Let me know in the comments if these are any of the reasons that they shared with you as to why they were conducting mass layoffs, or if this is something that you already knew. All right, and make sure to follow me for more career advice.
All right, now this is something we should always have in the back of our mind as employees. Finances and the company bottom line is always top priority. Never get it wrong. Never think that your top priority. No, we have to make sure this company is still going the next year. So as December comes, we have to get rid of people. People, that's the biggest overhead. So we have to get rid of those that are no longer useful for this company. And if there's a way for automation and innovation to take place, then we will implement it. Y'all got to understand, y'all got to think like a business owner. This one thing, like I read a lot, right? And I've always read about the business mind versus the employee mind, or those that are successful versus those that are poor. So it's a different way of thinking. Y'all have to put on that different way of thinking and always remember that I'm not more important than this company staying afloat. So make sure you got some savings, especially this time of year, just for when this does happen, because this is a normal thing.
So I got laid off yesterday at 4 p.m. and I think I've been spiraling ever since. I have a month left to work for the company, and basically help transition over my role. You give a lot of your time and your energy to these fucking companies, and then they lay you off right before Christmas. It just makes me so angry. It makes me want to, like, rebel in the worst way. Like, I want to fucking pop off, you know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of people are going through this right now. I've been seeing, just so many videos of people being laid off, and it's fucking nuts. So if you're one of those people, I'm with you, and I'm so sorry it's happening to you. But I would love to say something positive right now, but I'm just not in that headspace. I'm pissed, and I'm sad, and I'm scared. Okay, well, if you know anybody hiring remote for accounting, let me know.
See, that feeling right there, that's that feeling that I never want to feel. That's that feeling I never want to feel. You put all of this work in, you put all of this time in, you dedicate your whole life to this job, you build your whole life around this job just to be let go. That's just something that, like that's too risky to me. People say being an entrepreneur is too risky. That's way too risky for me. I just can't base my whole life around someone else's business. That's hella risk to me. But I don't know. I'm just different. You know? I don't know.
Let's go return the equipment of the job that is laying me off. That laptop 2. I didn't want to give away the location by filming too much, but this was so sad. I'm so sorry if you've had to. And of course, this was my first off after, so have a great Friday night, everyone.
So, I just got laid off. Am I happy from finally being relieved from abusive work environment? Yes. Am I happy that my Christmas shopping budget has been severely reduced? Also, I just realized that I shop way too much during Thanksgiving. And we are officially ending 2024 with no job, no boyfriend, no husband, no kids. And also, I did not lose a single pound in 2024.
They need you till they don't need you no more. They use you till they can't use you no more. Don't think that you're irreplaceable. You're not. You're not Beyonce. Irreplaceable. Cut that out.
I got laid off this morning. I was supposed to have the day off. The whole company was supposed to be off. I get a phone call from my boss, and she goes, I need you to check your email. The sales director wants to have a meeting with you. I'm like, okay, like, I'll go check my email. Like, I'm at home, it's fine. So I have a meeting invite from the sales director titled Meeting with HR. HR! Like, everyone who is in the corporate world knows that it's never a good thing when you have a meeting with HR, because it normally only means one thing, and it normally means that you're losing your job. So I get ready for this call. I go put my makeup on, go put on my mascara, because I know I'm probably going to have my camera on. And what do you know? They say, we're going to eliminate your position. We are trying to save money. Yada, yada, yada. And they go through all this stuff that you're never going to remember, because, like, your life just changed, like, within the blink of an eye. And the crazy thing is that my boss, like, didn't even know that this was happening. Like, when she called me, I called her back and I was like, well, what's the issue? Like, I see HR is on this meeting. And she's like, I don't know, like, I'll drive home for this meeting. So then I just have to, like, you have to sit there, like, with your camera on after they just delivered, like, the worst news ever. Like,
Getting laid off on your day off, that got to be the worst, man. I don't know. But listen, they laying everybody off around the holidays. Y'all got like 1 week left. So, hey, if you still getting laid off right now, that's crazy. I don't know. But drop a comment below. Let me know if you've been laid off recently due to the holidays, and if you've ever been laid off due to the holidays, you know. Holiday layoffs. Have you ever been one of the people that's been let go? Let me know. Listen, if you're brand new to this channel and you didn't subscribe yet, make sure you go ahead and do that because you made it to the end of the video, which insinuates that you like these type of videos. Family, if you didn't press the like button for me, come on now. Why you didn't do that for me? But go ahead and do it for me now. And tune in to the next video. Appreciate y'all. I'll be back tomorrow. Shalom.